and I'm not so sure I would have seen her at this time of the day, but I want to just give you a couple of quick slides on QNX, a little bit of an introduction on who we are and what's going on. Also want to take a moment to thank Antonio for inviting us to the Developer Days. We're happy to take part. Yes. Cool, it does work. All right. So QNX is a company that sells real-time operating systems and has been doing it for about 30 years at this particular point. Our headquarters up in Ottawa, very similar weather to what you guys have here in Rochester from what I see today. We have recently been, for a majority of our history, we were privately owned, but we were recently acquired by the folks at Research in Motion. And I see my parents back at the booth at the back end, and we need to go by and introduce ourselves. RIM acquired QNX, and as you'll be able to see back at the RIM booth and even at our booth, QNX is actually the operating system that's running inside their tablet at the moment, the Playbook, at this moment in time. And as I understand, it's also going to be on all the smartphones starting sometime after the first of the year, first quarter, second quarter of next year, you'll start seeing our operating system running inside themselves. Markets that we serve are very broad. Industrial markets, medical, networking, security and defense, automotive. We're behind the blue button on GM's OnStar. We're in the Cisco CRS-1 routers. We're also being used here locally with Harris Corporation in all their Falcon 3 tactical radios, their software-defined radios. Another place locally that we're being used is not Abbott, but Johnson & Johnson Orthoclinical makes blood processing systems and ends up using our operating system inside of that. So some local customers that you may be familiar with. This is just kind of a quick overview of what we do. At the core of what we do is the world's most reliable high-performance real-time operating system. And for those of you that may not be familiar with a real-time operating system, the idea behind it is to respond to specific events in a very short period of time. Unlike Windows or unlike Linux, which does not have a hard real-time scheduler, they're operating systems, but if you needed to, turn off a valve in a nuclear power plant in a very quick period of time, you might find in a Linux world or a Windows world, you might miss that event because the operating system doesn't have a very fast scheduler built into it. In our world, you can get down into the microsecond range, sub-microsecond range as far as a context switch time from one task to another. So the operating system can respond very quickly to a high priority interrupt that comes in. A valve in a nuclear power plant says, if you don't shut me down now, we're going to blow up. We can save the world, Microsoft won't. To go hand in hand with that, we also have a broad set of tools that you can use to develop applications with our software. Due to our relationship with RIM and some of the other automotive markets that we've been in, we're getting quite a bit into multimedia and graphics. User interfaces are a big piece of what's going on, and we did a lot of work to develop standards-based graphics capabilities that extend our operating system that manifest themselves in all of the swiping technology and stuff that you see on the Playbook back at the RIM booth. Acoustic processing, we also do some work there, and then we also offer services too that go hand in hand with that. An end result of all of that is BlackBerry's Playbook. And like I said, we've got an example over in our booth, and you'll see some examples back at the RIM booth. So QNX and RIT on the Developer Day. If you come by our booth, we have a patient monitor demo. Maybe not quite as slick as the one I just saw a couple minutes ago that the students ended up putting together, but kind of nice nonetheless, very similar capabilities and features. We're also doing a class over at the ESD lab from 4:30 to 6. We're trying to show a little bit of development on a Beagle board. And Phil will be running those classes at that point in time. We have also a university program, and so there is QNX real-time programming being taught here at the university. And if anybody's interested in that, I'm sure you can find that either in courseware or stop by the booth, and I can kind of talk to you a little bit more about where and how that's being done. And there are also co-op opportunities with RIT and a couple of our larger customers here in town. So if you do take the programming class, you can get some experience. That could be beneficial in co-op opportunities if you have interest in doing that with some of our customers here in town.